Hello everybody, I'm Rhonda and you're watching Keeping It Real Country Cooking. You want to know how I made these two recipes? I made some homemade macaroni and cheese and I made some homemade from scratch hamburger helper, okay? It's taco flavored. It is mouth watering. Stay tuned and I'll show you how I made them. Thanks a lot. Hello, good evening. I'm Rhonda, and you're watching Keeping It Real Country Cooking. As you all know, or some of you know, I've had some issues with my teeth. I have an abscess where I've got a couple of crowns, and they had to be removed, and I had to go on some antibiotics. So they weren't doing as to be expected. I've been on 2 different antibiotics. So I had to go to the hospital and get some IV antibiotics. And it's better. I'm gonna go this week, hopefully, and get my crowns put back on. So anyway, I wanted to go ahead and make a video and tell y'all thank you for your concerns. But I am feeling better. I'm still swollen, but I'll be okay. It's been hard. It's been a tough road. I've been in a lot of pain, and I finally caught up on some sleep, but I haven't been able to really eat anything. So I'm gonna make a couple of pasta dishes. I think I could probably handle that. I'm gonna make a macaroni and cheese, and you know, I wanted to do my sister's macaroni and cheese, but I don't have the Velveeta cheese and all that stuff that, you know, she uses. And then I'm gonna make I've got some hamburger, and I'm thinking about making some type of a goulash situation. We'll just call it Rhonda's goulash. I'm gonna do some hamburger and some onions and things like that. And I'm gonna use this, I think I'm gonna use the bow tie pasta for that. I'm thinking about it. I don't know if Randy's gonna like it, but I gotta have something soft to eat, and that's what I'm gonna do. So thank y'all for watching, and I'm gonna get all my ingredients together, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got an onion and 3 mushrooms and some green pepper. And I'm gonna cut those up and put them in my chopper. And I'm gonna saute these and add a little bit of garlic. I hope you all have been doing well. I ordered me a new, well, it's not new actually. I sell things on Macari, if y'all know what that is. And I ordered me a, well, it'd be new to me, but it's sort of a used food processor. It wasn't no sense in buying a brand new one because that one was pretty new. She only used it a couple of times. So I should be getting that any day now. It's a really good one. So my other one just conked out on me, y'all. I washed this mushroom. Listen at me, y'all. That's not a mushroom, y'all. That's a green pepper. Oh, man. I washed this green pepper. And I'm going to I'm not going to use all of it. I don't think I need to. And I will clean that up and put the rest of that in the refrigerator. But I'm going to put that in my chopper too, because I want these small. Here comes Randy, y'all, from drinking his coffee. Hey. Huh? He's been working in the yard all day. Trimmed the shrubs, mowed the yard.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, he's put up with me. I've been a Piolina, honey. I've not been very nice, y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't think I've ever hurt so bad from my mouth in my life.
It ain't cranking.
Yeah.
Go check your gas.
It's out of gas, baby.
No, you know a woman is never cranky if she's not had 4 days of sleep.
It's been longer than 4 days.
And pain. I mean the ones that you just went straight and said, nope, I ain't sleeping.
Yeah, I told him it's been rough.
Yeah. Pray for me.
Forget about me, y'all. Pray for Randy. My phone cut off again. I was sitting here talking to y'all and I looked and it had done went off again. I'm gonna have to do something else. This is just getting crazy. I got my pan out, put about a couple of tablespoons of olive oil, and I put my green peppers and mushrooms and onions in here. And I'm gonna put some fresh garlic if I have some. And this is just gonna be some type of pasta dish. I decided to go ahead and put some of this jarred garlic in there. About a tablespoon. And you have to really keep this stuff bagged up or it will make your refrigerator smell horrible. And it'll get into your other foods. Alright, I'm going to put a little bit of salt. And, excuse me, and some pepper in here. And just get this going. And when I get this sauteed, I'm going to cook some ground beef. I would do the ground beef in this, but this ground beef is probably going to have too much grease. Okay, I'll be back. I changed my mind about the pasta, on the bow tie pasta, because I don't think it would hold up with all the other ingredients, you know, that I'm putting in it. So I'm just going to use the elbow macaroni for all of it. And I got my vegetables translucent. I got me a pan with 3 tablespoons of butter over here. And we'll talk about that in a minute. That's going to be my roux. I'm going to make a roux for my macaroni and cheese. And then I've got 2 pots for my noodles. But Randy loves taco flavor, you know, and I do too. So I'm going to add some taco seasoning. I've made this before, and it's delicious. So I'm just going to make like a taco pasta dish. Sneezing my head off. taco seasoning, in other words, you know. And I'm just trying to get this beef cooked up. I'm gonna get this put together and then we're gonna work on the macaroni and cheese. Guess I need to start some water back here. Alright, y'all, I'll be back when this gets finished. Alright. Got some taco seasoning in there. Let that cook for just a minute. I'm going to get my tomatoes. Okay, y'all, here's 1 can of tomatoes, and it is a 14.5 ounce. And I'm just going to chop these little tomatoes up. And I may add tomato sauce. I don't know yet. I want to see how it, you know, how it looks, because I know I'm probably going to add some pasta water to it when I get that cooked. Oh, me, I don't know who he's talking to, but they talking loud down there. Smells good. And I did add a little bit of this too, y'all, this garlic and herb. And some salt. And a little bit of pepper too. And some salt and pepper. This is just something real easy with a lot of flavor. I want to taste it. That was not a whole packet of taco seasoning, so I'm going to add a little bit more. So if you make this, just add a whole packet of taco seasoning, because that was only a half a pack. Sometimes I use taco seasoning for different things, and I don't use an entire package of it. Alrighty. Okay, add my vegetables. And we're going to put cheese in this and the noodles. And it's going to be delicious. Okay. All right. little bit of tomato sauce. Turn that ringer off. About a small can of tomato sauce. And you know, if you wanted to add picante sauce, that would be fine. That would be good. Or some salsa. Anything like that to give it a little body. Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to cook this a few minutes. And I'm going to get my noodles on. And we'll get this together. And then we'll work on our macaroni and cheese. Okay? I put about 2.5 cups of macaroni noodles in this pot with the water. I think it's about 2 cups of water. Just go according to the pasta directions on how to cook it. And you don't want to cook it all the way because you're going to be putting it in this sauce and it's going to have carryover cooking. So don't forget that. I think I'm going to go ahead and cook these noodles. Get this water going. Okay. I've added 1 tablespoon of pasta water, but I'm going to add another one. And it makes your sauce smooth and silky, and it'll help thicken it up because of the starch in your pasta. So, and this is almost ready. And I'm going to turn this down and just let it sit for a few minutes. I'm getting ready to start this pot over here. Randy's not a big macaroni and cheese fan. I don't know why. Okay. Okay. I'm going to add my noodles to my sauce. And it'll cook some more. It's pretty much done. But I didn't want to overcook it because then it would be mushy, you know. And drain it, you know, with something that's got holes in it that can get some of the water out of it. And it will thicken up because I'm going to add some cheese and stuff like that. Just a little bit more macaroni, and I think that'll do it. What did I do with my pepper? It smells so good. I guess this is my version of taco hamburger helper. And then I've got some Parmesan. Excuse me, y'all. Grate some fresh parm in here. And I'm going to put some cheddar too. Some cheddar too. Probably about a half of a cup. Fourth of a cup, something like that. It's probably about a fourth of a cup. I can't wait to eat this. I am so hungry. I haven't eaten hardly anything. Let me get some cheddar. Some sharp cheddar in here. About a fourth of a cup. Stir that around. Look at that, y'all. Cheesy goodness. Oh my. Oh my. Put some on top of it. Let it melt. Now I'm gonna try this, and then I'm gonna start on the macaroni and cheese, y'all. And it will thicken up more. A little bit of salt. That's good. That is so good. You can taste the taco flavor. That is wonderful. I'm gonna set this over here on low heat. Put the lid on it. Call it done. Okay, guys, I've got 3 tablespoons of butter right here in this pan. I have a few macaroni noodles left over from this, and I may use it. If I don't, I can put it in the refrigerator and use it for something else. And I got about 2½ cups of macaroni noodles over here in this pot. And I added some salt. Okay. Alrighty. Let's get this roux going. Alright. I'm gonna let this get hot, and then I'm gonna add some flour. About 3 tablespoons of flour, because I've got 3 tablespoons of fat, which means butter, the fat. And a roux is nothing but the starter of a gravy or a sauce. Okay? That's it. Get what I'm going to add to my roux here. And I have mustard powder, but I'm going to use a little yellow mustard because I like it. If you'd rather, when we get with the sauce, once I get it going, you have to add mustard powder or some type of mustard, just a little bit. I do not put any type of nutmeg in my sauces. If you want that, you know, you can do that. I just don't like that type of spice. I like nutmeg, but not in my savory dishes. And a lot of people do, and that's fine. I have no problem with that. You can add exactly what you want to put in it. You add your personality to it. Look at that, y'all. That's going to be so good. I hope he likes it. Alright, you got to make sure your butter's hot. And then you're going to add about, this is all-purpose flour. You can use self-rising, whatever kind of flour you got, guys. You don't have to use all-purpose. And you got about 3 tablespoons of flour per 3 tablespoons of your butter. And you want to stir this around. And if it's too dry, add a little bit more butter. Because sometimes flour does that. It takes on different amounts of grease, liquids, whatever. It does different things on different days. And you want to cook this. Excuse me, I got to sneeze. I guess it was the pepper. I only sneeze when I cook. So, if you like a dark roux, cook your flour until it gets dark. If you want a light sauce or a light roux, don't cook it that long. Just make sure you cook kind of the raw flour taste out of it. You know what I mean? And I do want to add just a little bit more butter. Just to kind of get it sizzling. And don't y'all be afraid to make a gravy or a roux or biscuits. Get in the kitchen and just be creative. Just make something. You'll surprise yourself. I've talked to some girls recently and they're like, I wouldn't dare make a biscuit. Well, you should. You're not going to ever learn unless you get in there and do it. And that's the only way you're going to learn, is to do it. Honey, I've made biscuits before. My ex-husband, he sat there and ate them, bless his little heart. But they were pastry discs, is what they were. The birds wouldn't even eat them. But it took me a few tries, and I got it. And now, people love my biscuits. You know? It's not that hard. It's not hard to make a dumpling for chicken and dumplings. You can take water and salt and flour, and you can make some bread. Take water and flour and yeast and a little bit of olive oil. You can make bread, pizza dough, anything like that, y'all. Alright, I'm going to add a little bit of milk. It does not have to be warm because cold will make a smooth sauce. And that is the truth. And I didn't splatter milk all over the place. Alright. Let me stir these noodles. Still trying to get used to this stove, y'all. Alright, this will crank up here in a minute. And then I'm going to add a little bit of whipping cream. But I got to get this smooth. So that was probably about half a cup of milk. And I'm gonna probably have to add about another 2 cups. I'm gonna get me a whisk. And this is going to be the sauce for our mac and cheese. We're making a cheese sauce. That's what we're making. And while that's heating up, I'm going to add a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of onion powder, about a half teaspoon of each, a little bit of celery salt, because y'all know that I am a celery salt freak. A little bit of paprika. Okay. Add a little bit more salt. And then I'm going to add about a teaspoon of yellow mustard. That gives it a little bit of zippity-doo-dah. It's getting thick, smelling yummy. A little bit more salt. Flour takes a lot of salt. Turn that off. All right. Let's see, that's thick. We're going to start adding our cream. And I may add a little bit of water to it. I don't know. Because this is, I may ought to add a little bit more milk to it instead of all cream. Hold on. So we're just going to add a little bit more milk to it, about a half a cup, 3/4 of a cup. Let this come to a boil or a high simmer. And see how thick it gets. And we're going to add some cheese. Cheese sauce is nothing but a gravy with cheese in it. That's all, y'all. Right now, you would, if it was a little thicker, you could call it a bechamel. That's good. I don't think I'll need any of the cream. I may add a little more milk. It just depends on how thick it's going to get. I got my oven on 350. you want to grease your little casserole dish. Come on, stove, heat up. This thing takes forever. Okay, it's going good now, y'all. Turn this down now. All right, now see how thick it is? That's how you want it. Like a gravy. And now we're gonna add some cheese. About a cup. And I'm gonna add more. I just want to stir it around. I'm going to turn my burner off now. It doesn't really need to be on because we just need to melt it. And if you want Gruyere cheese in it, you can do that. Whatever kind of cheese you like. I just like the sharp cheddar, and I normally grate it myself, y'all, but I've not been in the mood to grate cheese. Sorry. I will grate the Parmesan. But I'm gonna put a little parm in this too. And you probably want about 2.5 cups of cheese for this sauce. You know? Put just a little bit of Parmesan in it. And you don't have to do that if you don't want to. That would be good just to stick some bread in and eat it. You could add some beer to this and have a good fondue. You really could. Okay. Alrighty. I'll be right back. Now I got about a 9 by 13, 9 by 11. And the rest of the noodles that I had from my other dish, I just added it to this. So that'd make it 3 cups of noodles, of macaroni noodles, okay? And then I'm gonna add some extra cheese. This is a very cheesy situation. But it's really good. So we're talking probably 4 cups of cheese or more. And you can cut this recipe in half. You know, you really can. It would be fine. Now I got some triple cheddar I'm gonna add to it. Yep, I am. I'm going all the way. Now I'm gonna taste it. Mercy me. Add a little salt, a little bit more pepper. That's right. A little more cheese. It's macaroni and cheese, y'all. Okay? Alrighty. Now we're going to pour it in this buttered casserole dish. Yes, we are. I'm sorry I'm blocking the camera. I don't mean to. I haven't had macaroni and cheese in so long. And you can freeze this. And you can cut this recipe in half. Absolutely. Y'all. Oh my word. Then we got to put some cheese on top. And that's not enough cheese on top, y'all. Got to add a little bit more. A little bit more, y'all. A little bit more. That's why it's called mac and cheese, right? So just put some cheese on top and put it in a 350-degree oven for about 35 minutes or until it's, you know, bubbly. Hey, so I got my macaroni and cheese in the oven. And then my bread. Look at that, y'all. And waiting on that right there. That looks delicious. It is delicious. So we're waiting. Okay, it's ready. It's pasta night at our house. We got this. Look at there, y'all. And this beautiful macaroni and cheese. And I'm gonna fix Randy a plate. You don't want to be on screen?
I'm already a star. I don't have to go any further.
I told you he wouldn't eat a lot of macaroni and cheese. Here we go, y'all. Pasta night. Alrighty. Try it.
It's gonna be hot. It's already steaming. It's gonna be painful.
Your phone's ringing.
Shit.
You can wait.
Unless it's Diddy.
We can call him back. We're going downstairs in a minute.
Okay.
It's yummy. I put some extra parmesan on top, y'all. You can taste the taco seasoning. It's really good. Creamy macaroni and cheese. Well, Randy said it was like Hamburger Helper, but better. But you don't have all the preservatives in it either. It's delicious, y'all. He likes it a lot. So I'll put the recipe in a description and y'all try it. It's really good. And if you don't want the taco seasoning in it, you don't have to put it in it.
Then that wouldn't be no good.
Then it wouldn't be no good, he said. Alrighty. Y'all make it. It's delicious.